What's up, everybody? It's Casey and Jeremy. We figured we would make a video real quick to tell you a little bit about us. So here we go. We first met when we were in high school. I was a sophomore and Casey was a freshman.
2006. I think I was like 14.
Was it 2006? Yeah.
I was 13, you were 14.
Yes, 2006, so very young. Through that, we dated through high school. When I graduated high school, I joined the Marine Corps, left for boot camp. We stayed together and dated. In 2011, when I was in California, I got orders to deploy to Afghanistan. Casey came out there and stayed with me for like a month.
We played house.
Yeah, we played house.
It was cute.
Spent
it was
way
fun.
too much money. While she was out there, we got engaged. I proposed to her. That way she could plan for the wedding and have something to look forward to while I was gone. While I was deployed in August of 2011, on the 24th, I stepped on an IED, which is pretty much a homemade bomb, which brought me back home early. At that time, Casey came out to California with me and was there with me while I went through rehab, pretty much learned how to walk and run again, all that fun stuff. In May 2012, we made a dream a reality and we got married. Once we got married in Tennessee, but we went back out to California because that's where our apartment was, and we lived out there for, what was it?
It was about a year and a half. I think it was about a year and a half.
Like a year and a half.
We missed home dearly, so we saw the opportunity and we jumped for it. Long story short, we actually got awarded a home in Tennessee, so we took it. We were excited. It's been great for these past 3 years of living here. But pretty much we moved here in 2013, and when we got here, I want to say it was like October, and I sat on his lap and I looked at him and I was like, you know what? We have a home. We have all these animals. We have a zoo, by the way. 3 dogs, a cat, and a snake. So, this is Louie. But, so I looked at him and I was like, you know what? I think it's time to start a family. Yeah. You know, I think we're ready. You know, are you? And he looked at me and he was like, yeah, why not? Sure. All right.
We were comfortable.
Yeah, we were fine. And we had a dedicated family. We were stable. We've been together for, at that time, what, 8 years? 7 years? I don't know. Yeah. Freaking long time. I mean, we're ready. So the first year, we tried just naturally. You know, we did our thing. It was, it was awesome. We didn't think really too hard into it until after that. So about 2014, we were like, something, let's go get checked out. Why not go figure out what's going on, or maybe something is going on and we just don't know about it. So we went to go see the doctor, and when we went, they told me that I had PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. Pretty much it's just my ovaries, they make these eggs, and these eggs, they don't go in a normal cycle. They
sucks.
They are multiple, so I have multiple eggs and they just keep on growing and keep on growing, and they just get large and they either rupture and it's really painful, or they just keep on going and they just multiply and multiply.
That means you have a lot of eggs, but you don't have a lot of mature eggs, right?
Yes. They're just little babies. Just little baby eggs, just going around in circles, like 12 of them. So I got on medication. I got on fertility medication, which we thought was just the most exciting thing ever. We were like, oh my gosh, this is gonna work. Like, this is it. So we're pretty much an open book. We always have been together. So, I told my family, I'm on this medication. It's called Clomid. The side effects, just moody, slight cramping, things like that. Other than that, I was on Clomid and then Provera. So Provera is just estrogen that is working in your body consistently. So That was a bad idea. You
Yeah,
should bring him back in here. So I was taking that for like 6 months, and I started to ovulate on a certain time. Everything was looking great. Medicine was working. I mean, I was going for regular checkups. They were saying that my ovaries were looking good. My eggs were actually maturing, which is rare.
Yeah.
And we went in for a normal checkup with my OB, and she was like, walked in the room, and she had this book with her in this bag, and she was like, congratulations.
Yeah,
we were like, what?
July.
Yeah.
2015.
We were like, congratulations for what? I forgot I even did a test. I forgot I even peed in the little thing because we go there so often. It's just normal. I just pee in it and put it in a little thing. And she's like, you're pregnant. And we looked at each other and we were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, it worked. It worked. We're this, 1 in 8 that this thing can work. This little medication can work for us. So we were really excited about that. We didn't really tell anybody. But unfortunately, a couple of days after we got the good news, we lost our little baby Appleseed. But those things happen. We went through a little bit of time together. We took some time off. We decided we were gonna try again. Don't let this affect you. Just get back on the train. Let's go. Let's do it. We've pretty much been through a lot together, so I think that this was just something that didn't necessarily test us, but more or less was like, you know what, we've got this. Let's do this. So after that, we decided, you know what, let's go in. Let's see what else we can do. So we went in, and our fertility specialist,
it was your OB who referred
at the time when I was taking Colombia, my OB prescribed it to me, but then we got referred to a fertility specialist in Nashville, which is awesome, Dr. Montville. We went there, and he was like, you know what, let's do an IUI. So we did an IUI. I was really scared, and again, another process. I was like, you know what, this is it, I'm gonna be pregnant. And then that unfortunately failed. It wasn't as an intense procedure as what I thought it would be, but it was still awesome. It works for some women, they can conceive fast, but for us it just didn't work. So after that, we were like, you know what, let's try naturally. Let's just get away from these doctor visits. We have to take so much time off from work. We have to, constantly think about these things. It's so stressful. When you're constantly juggling work, family issues, outside of your own home, it gets pretty tough. So we were like, you know what, let's just take a year off. There's no rush. We're 25 now, but at the time we were about 24. So I was like, you know what, we're fine. Let's just chill out.
Yeah.
So, chilling out. Now it's 2017, and we're ready. We're done waiting around. We've already been told that, our chances are very low of conceiving naturally. Or even with medication due to low sperm. So, if they put me on fertility medicine, that's all dandy. But at the end of the day, if baby over here isn't right, then that means that it's not going to work. It takes 2 to tango. So
that's why we have to do the ICSI procedure when we do IVF, because that's any guy that has a low sperm count, if you're going to do IVF, that's what they're going to recommend you do, or your chances are still pretty low with IVF.
So we are dedicated, and we've obviously been told, constantly that the only way this is going to happen is if we go through IVF. So we're ready. We have not started our first cycle yet, but we are in the process of starting. So we have to take a 4-hour class, just pretty much gives you a whole rundown of the whole ordeal. And then from there, order your medicine and game on, baby. So we're ready. We're ready. I can't wait.
So thank you for watching our videos. Please share our story, continue to follow us, and we will see you soon again.
Yes. Hopefully we're going to update every month or every week. So just keep a lookout and see you then.
Yep.
If I told you